Hello, and welcome to episode 2, part 1 of Balatro. This is a very fun game, I have to say. I am trying to beat as many decks as I can on the easiest difficulty, the white stake. So we're just going to keep doing that. We just beat, unrecorded, but I just beat the Nebula deck on white stake. My previous episode had me beating the green deck on white stake, so since then I've beaten the black deck. Wait, yes, the black deck. I almost didn't see the little chip here because it is a white and black chip blending in on a white and black deck back. But I did beat this one. I also beat Magic deck, and I just beat Nebula deck. So we're on to Ghost deck, which puts us about halfway through the decks to win on easy difficulty. This game seems like most of the charm, I don't know, a lot of the charm, it remains to be seen. Some people I know have already put in 100 plus hours into this game. But it seems like the unlock path on this game is very rewarding, very interesting. So that'll be interesting. Kind of a change of pace of what I'm used to in my favorite roguelike, being Slay the Spire, where the charm of the game, the peak of the game is, in my opinion, trying to win streak on the hardest difficulty, Ascension 20 heart kills. And the unlock path for Slay the Spire is just... But for this game, it's like, oh yeah, the fun of the game is trying to unlock everything. So with that in mind, let's get into it. Ghost deck. Special cards may appear in the shop. Start with a hex card. Add polychrome to a random joker. Destroy all other jokers. Well, that seems really powerful. We're just going to apply polychrome to the first joker we get, pretty much. The first joker that we get that we want to keep long term. And seeing spectral cards in shops, I think, is also a good thing. So seems like Ghost deck might be really awesome. Don't want to start rerolls at 0, so we'll play this. We want to try and win in 1. We have 5, 6, 7. A high... So a high flush would do it, usually. 11 plus 12. If I kept hearts, I would already have 12 chips worth of hearts to help me get to 300. As opposed to... Excuse me. If I kept spades, 10 plus 15 is 25. So, what did I say? 12 plus 11 is 23, 25. So it seems like keeping the spades is better. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm a sneezy guy today. So we'll keep the spades. Oh, well, we got a full house. This should 100% clear, right? 40 times 4, so this just needs to get to 75. 70, yep. Nice. First blind in one hand. You'll love to see it. Watch out. $10. Ooh. Immediately, we get a nice little discount guy. Yeah, I mean, that's worth it. For sure. Well, if I buy... this is weird. So if I buy this, I don't get to buy anything else in the shop. Which means... I would have 0 gold also. So I might as... The point is, I might as well buy this in the next shop. Because then I get 2 extra interest. You get... if this is the first episode you're watching, I would encourage you to watch episode 1. But, just to talk about some interactions here, the amount of gold you get at the end of a blind, you've got 3 blinds per ante. At the end of a blind, you get money based on beating the ante at all, money based on remaining hands left when you beat the ante, and also money based on interest you earn for money that you hold. You can earn a maximum of 5 interest, and you earn $1 of interest per every $5 that you have. So, excuse me. If I buy this now, then I'll go into the next shop with, however much, you know, what was this? $4 plus, let's say, $3 extra if I win in one hand, which actually is not reasonable. So really, it would be $2 because I would have to win in 2 hands. So that'd be $6. So if I buy this now, I'd go into the next shop with $6. If I wait, I go into the next shop with basically $2 extra, well, $12 extra, but I hadn't have bought this yet. But this will still be in the next shop, so vouchers are in every shop for that ante. So I can just buy this in the next shop and it will be better, and I do want to buy this, so I'm going to skip these. It means I'm not getting stronger right now. I don't understand how this works. Joker, Tarot, Planet, and Spectral cards may appear multiple times. Someone told me that because they can already appear multiple times. Like, I can already see the same tarot card multiple times over the course of the run, of course. If I just open a bunch of packs, eventually I'll see the same tarot cards again. So someone told me that the way this works is that you can see them multiple times within a pack. And I don't understand how that's a good thing. You're just reducing the spread of different kinds of Jokers that you see. The chances that you see 2 of a Joker that you want 2 of is, like, that becomes possible, right? Whereas before, it's like you could never see 2 of the same Joker that you wanted 2 of. But in a lot of packs, you're only picking 1 item anyway, so seeing more repeat items just makes your decision tree worse. I don't understand how this works at all. So maybe someone can correct me as to what I'm not understanding about this. Regardless, I wouldn't have bought it anyway, even if it was a sizable benefit, because we're just saving up. I spent a lot of time in that shop to not to buy anything. This big blind, so you can skip small blinds and big blinds to get this little tag that gives you a bonus, but you don't get any money for beating the blind, and you don't get to see a shop. But it's worth it sometimes, and this is one of the ones that often makes it worth it, because buying vouchers is really powerful. The problem with this one is I would not be able to afford the voucher that it adds to the next shop, because I'm only going to be able to afford the 1 voucher that I'm already planning on buying, so I don't need to see another one right now. So I don't think it matters too much what I do in this blind. 2 flushes, I think, will get me to 450 pretty easily, so I think we just go for the most obvious flush to go for. By the way, so these are all the hands that you can earn. The thing about flushes is I think that they are, like at the beginning of the game at least, I think they're the easiest hand to go for relative to how powerful they are. 2 pairs and high cards are extremely easy, but they're multiple, like their points they earn 20 times 2, 10 times 2, 2 multiplier is extremely low. It's less than half as good as a straight. It's probably about half as good as a 3 of a kind, but 3 of a kinds aren't even that easy to get either. But then you go up to flush. It's like getting flushes are pretty easy, because if you look at a hand like this, we drew 4 diamonds. That's a little bit better than average, but let's say the most of a single suit we drew was 3, like 3 hearts, and we were trying to go for a heart flush. If I look at the deck, I have 10 hearts left, so I would discard 5 cards. Out of 44 cards, I get to look at 5 new cards, so I get to look at about a 1/9 of the deck, of the incoming deck. And I need 2 of them to be hearts. About a 1/4 of the deck is hearts, a little bit less. But about a 1/4 of the deck is hearts, which means it takes me... if I look at 4 cards, I'd be looking at 5. But let's say in 5 cards, I'm expected to see 1 or 2 hearts on average. More close to 1, but maybe 2, which would get me my flush in just 1 discard. But of course you have 3 discards, so you can force the flush pretty easily. If you compare that to like the other way to play this hand, I have ace, king, jack, 10. If I got a queen, that would be a straight. So I could look for a queen. So I could discard 5 cards to look for a queen. But guess how much less likely it is to get a queen compared to any heart, or in this case, any diamond, since we did get a little bit lucky and we have 4 diamonds. We only need to see 1 more diamond, so if we discarded 4 cards, our expected value is to see that 1 more diamond, and we would get our flush in just 1 discard. If you compare that to if we discarded these to look for the queen to go in between these 2, we have 4 queens. In a 44 card deck, that's 1/11th. It's 1/11th as opposed to a 1/4 of our deck. Instead of a 1/4 of our deck being a hit, an 11th of our deck is a hit. It's less than half as likely. So it's just weird to me, but a straight is worth fewer points than a flush. Anyway, let's go ahead and go with the obvious play here and discard everything but my diamonds to look for just 1 more diamond, which we got. We're going to need another flush after this, I presume. Yep. But just 1 more should get us there, because we're already more than halfway to our blind. So we have 3 clubs and 3 hearts. We have more clubs left than hearts though, so we just go for a club flush. We've got 2 discards to try and get there. Okay, we got 1 club, we just need 1 more. We get 4 discards this time. That's okay, we should get there. We did not. Well. That's too bad. That happens. What's the best play then? Just play high card. So when we play this, they're still going to leave our hands. So we still get to look at 4 new cards, but instead of spending discards, we spend hands, and spending hands is worse because leftover hands at the end of the blind gives you extra money. But that's okay. There it is. Ooh, we also got 3 of a kind, but this is better, I think. I mean, yeah, literally flush is better than 3 of a kind in these standings. Okay, a little bit below average in our performance on that blind. Not a huge deal. It means we have 1 less dollar than we might have. Wow, buying spectral cards with the ghost deck. That's pretty cool. 3 random enhanced face. It's like, yes, I want 3 random enhanced face cards. For sure. It's kind of synergy with this faceless Joker. We do need a good Joker to use Hex on. But I think for now, I'm just going to buy Familiar, and I'm going to buy a Jumbo Standard Pack. Spend all my gold, but I'm already below the... by buying this Familiar, it already put me below the interest breakpoint. So there's no point on saving this 4 gold, and I think Jumbo Standard Packs are good. Yeah, this is going to give me enhanced face cards. So getting more enhanced face cards is really good for that reason. So a Queen of Clubs, for example, pretty sweet. So we'll take a Queen of Clubs. Also makes me just more powerful for the boss blind. So let's go. You can beat the boss blind, by the way, in Ante 1. You can usually beat the boss blind without adding any power to your deck. So if you want to be greedy in Ante 1, and save money, or like wait out for something, or like skip blinds aggressively so you don't see any shops, you can still usually get to 600 chips in 4 hands and 3 discards. So here, none of these are face cards. So using Familiar on turn 1 is actually just pretty good. I don't want to destroy a heart necessarily. I don't want to destroy an ace. I'm actually pretty likely to hit an ace or a heart. I don't care if I hit a heart that much. It's just I have 4 hearts in my hand. I don't want to. What I don't want to do is like discard these 4, looking for a heart, get my heart, which means I would have to play the flush, and then draw a new hand full of face cards that I don't want to destroy with with Familiar. So I am just going to use Familiar right away. What did I destroy? I destroyed a heart, but that's okay because I got a lucky card heart, Queen of Clubs, King of Diamonds. Oh, I wonder how this works with hand size though, because if I discard a bunch of cards now, I probably don't draw back up to 10, which is a little annoying. So for example, I could discard these 4, which means I only draw 2. I should probably discard this queen. I'm looking for a heart flush for now, but I'll keep the king because, well, I can only discard 5 cards. So we'll see if I draw 3 cards or 5 cards. My hypothesis is that I will only draw 3 cards. I'll discard down to 5, and then I'll draw 3 more to get back up to 8, which is my max hand size. You can go above your max hand size by adding stuff like we just did, but when you discard, I think the mechanic is you just draw back up to your max hand size, which is the case. Okay. That's okay, we got another heart, so we just need 1 more heart. I think I should discard these. I have a king. Just discard 2? That seems really weird, but it makes a king a hit, of which I have 3. It makes a heart a hit, of which I have 9. One of them is the King of Hearts though, so that's not 12 hits, that's actually only 11 hits. 2 cards to look for 11 hits? That's not good enough, so I need to discard another. Okay. Let's see if the lucky scores an extra multiplier. That'll be huge here, if it does. But I'm not going to count on it. Oh, I got $20. That's even better. It's way better. Okay, now we can just go for a diamond flush. Discard these. I just need one diamond. I didn't get it, but I have a 2 pair. I guess that's good enough. Yep, and then the queens. I have a bunch of queens left, so that'll get me over the hump, hopefully. Or a full house. This will get me there. I only need 164 more. Yeah, and I got way more than that. Okay, but the $20 I got from the lucky card, that's a 1 in 15 chance. That was huge. I'm way ahead of the curve now. What to do here? This is a rare, which I can give times 1.5 multiplier. That seems pretty good, actually. I have 5 jacks, 6 queens, 5 kings in my deck, so I can start going for face card 3 of a kind strats. I definitely want this, but I guess I don't need it right now necessarily. I should probably take this. 3 times multiplier. Multiplying your multiplier by 3 is a huge deal. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna make it polychrome. And then I'm going to buy the egg, because it will pay for itself in the long run. And then I think I do want to look at more cards, because now that we've gone into the trio, making it, like, looking for those face cards so I can reliably get 3 of a kinds on kings, queens, and jacks is pretty important. So I am gonna sacrifice $1 in order to look at a face card here. Steel cards are really good. Aces are also good in general, even though they're not face cards. So now I can stack up on ace, king, queen, jacks, which are high scoring cards. 11 chips, 10 chips, 10 chips, 10 chips. So I think this is good. And I save this because I don't think I need it next round. And I get an extra $1 of interest by saving it. Yeah, I'm very powerful, so I don't need this next round. This is the anti-2 voucher, so it'll still be in the next 2 shops. The anti-1 voucher is the only voucher that you only see for 2 shops instead of 3. A free Mega Standard Pack. It's pretty good, actually. I want more good cards. But how hard is it to win 1200? And also, how bad is it to miss out on a shop? Yeah, this gains more. Yeah. I lose out on quite a bit of gold. This gives me 3 extra dollars basically every blind. So if I skip a blind, this misses out on a round of $3. So I don't want to skip. It's tempting though. A Mega Standard Pack is cool. It's not that cool. It's a standard pack. You just can't. Playing cards. You're not looking at tarot cards, which give you really special buffs, or spectral cards. So, am I looking for a 3 of a kind then? With the jacks? I've got 3 jacks, 4 kings. I think so. Yeah, let's just... Yeah, we got... Wow. This is gonna win in 1 for sure. I think. I haven't done the math, but... Yeah. 3,000. Holy cow, we're really powerful right now. The trio, polychrome, insane. So yeah, once again, we don't need to buy the voucher right now, if we'd rather look at packs. Oh. The vampire is cool to start stacking up soon. Sooner rather than later. So he can get a pretty insane multiplier as well. You can multiply your multiplier by... I mean, he increases the amount he multiplies your multiplier by 0.2 every time you play an enhanced card. We have a few of those. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Not that many. But we're likely to get a lot more over the course of the run. I do really want another way to multiply multipliers. Very interesting. Let's look at these standard packs first. I think I am gonna buy them for sure. Another face card, and it has a buff, an enchantment, which makes vampire better. These are not that good. This gets re-triggered because it has a red seal. It's also a molt card, so yeah, with vampire, this is synergy with vampire, so we'll take the 5. I think we're gonna buy the vampire, yeah. Okay, we have a late game strategy. We just have to survive in the short run, and certainly the trio will help us do that. Yeah, so we want to play every enhanced card that we can. So I think like discard these to start. And then, yeah, now we get to play these. The reason I didn't want to do this before is because I wanted to play this to get the vampire to eat it, basically. But I wanted to play it while getting rid of more cards from my hand at a time. And it wouldn't have been the high card, and I also had a pair of 3s. So there was no way to play this with more than like one other card with it without causing it to not score, because I think it needs to score. Yeah, I don't know if it does. It says per enhanced card played. We could sign. I think it needs to score. And it only scores if it's part of the hand that's forming here. So you'll see a pair is being formed. The 7 and the 4 are not going to score, but the 5s will. But if I did it this way, the 5 is not going to score because it's not the high card. The 7 is. So anyway, we'll play this hand. I think we'll hold on to aces, queens, and jacks. Just look for 3s of a kind. Fives, huh? Well, we can, how many kings we have left? 4 kings, 5 queens, 5 jacks. We're not that likely to get a king 3 of a kind. So I think we're safe to just play this to get the vampire up. We're only looking at 4 new cards, but I think that's okay. Okay, we've got the jacks. I think now we just discard a little bit. Look for a jack or an ace or a queen. Is this getting too dicey? Really need a jack or an ace or 2 queens, actually. We're gonna look for it. Okay. Yeah, this is good. We got there. I think this wins. If it doesn't, the queens will come in and win next time. Yeah, this totally wins. Plenty. Wins by plenty. Had 1 hand left. Okay, we need to buy this now because it's the last time it'll be in the shop. It also makes us more powerful, so we're very excited to buy it. Adds $1 of sell value to every joker and consumable card at the end of round. So this is like it's like $2. Well, if I buy both of these, it's so weird. That's like such an economy strategy. Because if I buy both of these, then this is, I'm gonna keep these forever, for sure. So jokers that are going to be sold are the only ones who give me a gold benefit from gift card. Jokers that are going to be sold include gift card itself, egg, and then I could also buy golden joker alongside it, and then all 3 of these I'm just going to hold on to until I need a huge burst of gold. Excuse me. That would leave me with $8 left, so I could buy a standard pack alongside it and still have 5. Yeah, I think we do it. It's kind of funny to me. Just big money strats. So he's essentially earning me $3 per round, he's earning me $3 per round, and he's earning me $4 per round. Got a queen. Or a bonus card for the vampire. Trios are really important. 3 of a kind, I mean, with trio. But bonus cards are arguably even more important because this actually can scale up forever. This is just a flat times 3 times 1.5. In fact, the times 1.5 happens even if I don't score a 3 of a kind, so it's really just playing into the 3 of a kinds is only working on a times 3 multiplier for my multiplier. Whereas this is going to scale up forever if I get enough bonus cards. So sure. Okay, well we have a flush, so we should probably just play that. Because it's worth a lot of points. Yeah, we're already almost halfway there. Living on a prayer, right? Do we look for a heart flush? I think we do. Okay, we got a heart flush, and we also have a times 1.5 multiplier. There's no rush to play the bonus cards to get the vampire to eat them. Like, this Steel Ace is going to be around in my deck forever, because when the vampire gets the bonus from enhanced cards, they're no longer enhanced. So it's like, even though I could try and work in a way to get this enhanced card played. Oh, I don't think the multiplier went off because it got discarded by this before the times 1.5 from the steel card activated. That's so strange. Anyway, this is good. This is going to give the vampire bonus as well as win me the round. Pretty sure. Yep. These things valued up. A blank voucher. Oh, negative! That's awesome. It's free. Upgrade the level of the first discarded poker hand each round. That's cute. Sure. Yeah, it's free. No reason not to. Okay, well, more playing cards good, more tarot cards good. Are tarot cards better than playing cards at this point? I think they might be. Because tarot, well, one, this is a cheaper pack. But two, they enhance my cards, yeah. So for example, here I get to enhance this jack, I suppose, is the best enhancement to a steel card. Steel cards are awesome anyway. Wow, this feels powerful. So do I want to buy a jumbo standard pack? I could look at 5 playing cards. Surely one of them is enhanced. Yeah, let's do it. Lose out on some interest, but I've got long-term money gain already in my pocket here. I say long-term. I don't know how much longer I'll hold on to this. I might sell out before the end of the ante just to make sure I can buy this blank, which I know it says it does nothing, but I need to buy 10 blanks in order to unlock a different type of voucher. So we're gonna try and buy that blank. In the meantime, look at this. So we've got 6 queens, 6 jacks, so it's whichever I want. Pick my poison, a lucky card or a gold card or a mult card. For some reason, lucky cards feel more interesting to me, even though I think objectively they're I wouldn't say objectively worse than a mult card. So you can think of a 1 in 5 chance to gain 20 mult as being on average +4 mult. But the difference is, yeah, the vampire is going to eat that, so I actually don't get to, like, get a standard normal distribution on the outcome of my lucky card over time, because it's just a one and done thing, because the vampire is going to remove the lucky immediately. But I also get that 1 in 15 chance to win $20, and I also think I'm powerful enough. Maybe. I don't know. It was a little bit close last round. Maybe I'm a little bit too sure of my... Yeah, I think this is going to make me more powerful in the short run, and I am a little bit worried about being powerful enough for this ante. See, 2,800 is a lot. 1 voucher to the next shop. We're in that similar situation before. I like this tag, but I don't have enough money to take advantage of this. Let's check the time on a recording, by the way. About 30 minutes. Yeah, this will probably be the last ante, and then we'll break the episode here. Let's go. Okay, we can go for a diamond flush while also looking for queens and jacks at the same time. Upgrade the high card, not that that matters. Okay, well we can go for a flush. Is that good enough? Am I being naive going for flushes here? The vampire is going to go up to 2 times the multiplier and then times 1.5. So it'll be 8 times, it'll be 12 times multiplier by the time it's said and done. So 12, and then this is 31, 41, 46 plus 35 is 81. So we would then have, pulling out my calculator here, 81 times, what did I say my multiplier would be, 12? It's going to be 972. That's a little embarrassing. Not good. Not good. So what am I looking for? I have 5 queens and 5 jacks, so I guess I'm looking for jacks aggressively. And we'll keep the queen alongside it. So let's discard this, levels up the high card, not that that matters. Doesn't not matter. Oh, it's only the level of the first discarded poker hand each round. Oh, okay, it's a little bit worse than I thought. Well, this should be phenomenal. This should be really phenomenal, right? Because it contains a 3 of a kind. Yeah, so it's going to get multiplied by 3. So yeah, this wins in one hand. Awesome. You love to see it. It also buffs up my vampire to times 2.2. Huge. These are valuing up. Sells for $15. It's crazy. Okay, well, I think I just want to buy these packs. Yep. More jacks, more queens, and more enhanced cards. Enhanced cards are better, I think, for the vampire. Even though queens are good. Kings are also good. I have 5 kings, so it's not like this is moving away from 3 of a kind or anything. I can still look for 3 of a kind of kings if it's convenient. Foil plus bonus, huh? Or stone card plus red seal? What's underneath this stone card? I don't know. Because the jokers, or the vampire, yeah, the vampire joker is going to remove the stone element of this card. How many 4s do I have? I have 4 4s, so nothing to write home about. But it is a foil. I think this is better. I think this is better. Because it has a chance to actually be a face card. And the red seal sticks around after the vampire eats it. And also, it's more power up front, because 50 chips I can play this with my 3 of a kind of jacks or something and get an extra 50 chips, whereas this, it's like, when am I going to want to play a 4? Ever. Probably not often. Okay, next round. We'll probably sell these guys next round. We'll see. Yeah, we need to see this shop so we can buy that voucher. Not that we need to buy the voucher, but I'm going to choose to do so. So this is interesting. I can level up a pair by discarding it. I think that that's pretty poor. I don't think that that's really extremely valuable. I could just play the pair, get the vampire improved a little bit, look at 5 new cards. Yeah, I think this is the best. Buff up that vampire. Nice, there's my 3 of a kind. We should play this for sure, right? I guess we should discard first, upgrade high card, if we think this is going to win the round. Which I think it is? I don't know. But yeah, let's do this to upgrade high card. Not a huge deal, but we should get an upgrade every round. Yeah, this is definitely winning. And it's going to buff the vampire, so that's cool. That's huge. More than double. Double the score that I need. Cash out. Alright, we need to buy the vampire, or I'm sorry, the voucher. If we're going to buy it at all. So let's do that. Redeem. Does nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna look at it. tarot pack. And tarot cards. Ooh, death is cool. There's really no reason to wait on this. There is a reason, because I don't want to hit one of the cards I'm going to sell. So we can wait. Let's open an Arcana pack, see what we got. Glass card is an enhanced card, so we want that 100%. Enhance this, and then at the same time we can turn a 4 into a queen. Yep, this is awesome. Use the death. Use the glass. The justice to turn this into a glass card, another enhanced card. Okay. Next round, I don't think I need to sell these yet. I'm powerful enough against the boss, right? -1 hand size is actually really rough. So maybe I should be terrified here. But selling these jokers wasn't really going to make me that much more powerful in this circumstance. Let's just discard this, which upgrades a pair, incidentally. Not really the point of the play, though. I don't know if I want to look... Yeah, I don't think I want to look for a straight. I was looking 10, Jack, Queen, King. I don't want to look for a straight. Just want to look for 3 of a kind. Is it worth it to look for 3 of a kind on the king? I think it is. Discard only 4 cards. No, let's discard the king as well. Okay, we got a queen. So we can just play a 2 pair. We got 5 queens in there. I say we look for the, we keep looking. We keep using discards to look. There we go. This should win. We'll see. It might not. It's very powerful, though. So even though we didn't win, I do think we're going to get there. Yeah, this 3 of a kind is going to help us get there, too. Let's just look for more 5s, I guess. Or another pair. Ooh, look at this. The ace gets eaten by the vampire. The 5 gets re-triggered. Not that the re-trigger matters that much, but super gets us over the line. Okay, so not punished for being greedy with our money, with our jokers that are sitting here getting ready to be valuable. We're gonna buy out this shop and then end the round. I always like to end the round looking at the next ante, but you can't look at the next ante until you use the shop that shows up before the next ante. A little bit weird, but at least it makes sense. Well, I want that, and I should buy it before I look at these packs. Let's look at the more expensive pack first. Yeah, look at this. We've got steel polychrome, we've got steel foil blue seal. Oh my gosh. Well, steel and blue seal have pretty cool synergy. Also foil, which makes it plus 50 chips. It's only a 2, which is not great, but whatever. Yeah, more tarot cards is good though, and this helps me see more tarot cards. We'll take that for sure. And I can't look at this unless I sell something. So I was thinking about this. If it's time to sell a joker, I think it's the gift card. Because this is $4 per round, this is $3 per round. This is only $3 per round, while 2 other sellable jokers stick around. So if I'm selling one of them, this will automatically drop to $2 per round. So I should sell it, because $2 per round is less than either of the other ones on their own. And $1, yeah. So we can sell that, and then we can buy this standard pack. Keeps me at a nice interest break point as well. It's a lucky card as opposed to looking at a jack. I'm a little bit worried that my 3 of a kind hands are going to get a little bit too hard to find. Ooh, I also only have 3 4s, which is less than normal. So I think I take the jack here. Even though I want more enhanced cards for my vampire, I don't think this is the way to do it. I think it's going to get to the point where vampire is mostly going to be eating his enhanced cards by tarot cards that I play to enhance my cards, rather than picking standard cards packs that have enhanced cards in them. Which I'll still do, but I'm definitely going to favor the jack in this case, of which I have 7, over the 4 of which I have 3, when most of my late game strategy will involve being able to hit those 3 of a kinds. So let's select the Jack. Nothing else to do in this shop. So we'll hit next round, and this is what we have in front of us. We'll analyze and look at this in the next episode. Thank you so much for joining.